Hello students, our today's topic is properties of magnetic material. Okay, now we have basically three types of magnetic materials: ferromagnetic, paramagnetic and diamagnetic. Now we will discuss one by one their properties. First of all, ferromagnetic materials. These materials are strongly attracted by a magnet, and for example iron, nickel, cobalt. These are material, whenever these are placed near the magnet, they get strongly attracted towards the magnet. And paramagnetic material are those material which are weakly attracted by a magnet. For example, aluminium, sodium, calcium. And third one are diamagnetic material. These materials are weakly repelled by a magnet. And for example, copper, lead, silicon. These are the basic definition of these material, that is ferromagnetic material that are strongly attracted by a magnet, weakly attracted by a magnet are called paramagnetic, and those substances which are weakly repelled by magnet are called diamagnetic materials. Now, whenever we place a rod of ferromagnetic material in two poles of a magnet, that is inside magnetic field, the ferromagnetic material sets quickly themselves in direction parallel to the field as shown in the diagram, and paramagnetic material, they set slowly parallel to the field. Both sets themselves in the direction of the magnetic field, but ferromagnetic sets quickly but paramagnetic sets slowly. And what happened in the case of diamagnetic? They sets in perpendicular direction to the field. They sets themselves slowly in the direction perpendicular to the field as shown in the diagram. Now, whenever the ferromagnetic material is placed inside the field lines prefer to pass through them. All field lines prefer to pass through them rather than the air. And in case of paramagnetic material, the lines pass, some of lines pass through the paramagnetic material and not all. And in case of diamagnetic, field lines do not prefer to pass through them. Okay, now the fourth property is permeability. Clear? And the permeability for ferromagnetic material, that is mu, is much greater than when. This behavior indicates that the field within the sample is much more than the magnetic intensity, and for paramagnetic mu is greater than when, and this behavior indicates that the field within the sample is more than the magnetic intensity. And for diamagnetic, the permeability is less than 1. This behavior indicates that field within the sample is decreased to a very small value. Okay, now flux density, that is fifth property. Flux density inside the ferromagnetic material is much larger than in the air. And in case of paramagnetic material, the flux density inside the paramagnetic material is larger than in air, and in case of diamagnetic it is less than in air. So in case of ferro it is larger than in air, much larger than in air. Here it is larger than in air, and in case of diamagnetic it is less than in air. Now next property is intensity of magnetization. Intensity of magnetization for the ferromagnetic material has large positive value, and in case of paramagnetic it has small positive value, and in case of diamagnetic material, intensity of magnetization, that is I, has small negative value. Okay, and rest of these one another properties, that is the ferromagnetic sample gets strongly magnetized in the direction of magnetizing field, and the paramagnetic the sample gets weakly magnetized in the direction of magnetizing field, and in case of diamagnetic, the sample gets weakly magnetized in the direction opposite to the direction of the magnetic field. And these are all related to properties of magnetic material as well as the difference between ferromagnetic material, paramagnetic material and diamagnetic material. Thank you.